Introduction. Aging gracefully doesn't mean slowing down. It means becoming more intentional about how we care for our bodies. For many people over 60, feeling tired, sluggish, or lacking vitality isn't just a passing phase, it's a daily reality. But what if one simple daily habit could help you reclaim that spark? What if the answer wasn't in another supplement or medication, but in a glass of something your body has been craving all along? In this video, we're diving into a powerful yet often overlooked key to senior vitality: hydration. But this isn't just about drinking more water. It's about understanding how hydration affects every system in your body: your energy levels, your brain function, your joints, even your mood. And more importantly, it's about discovering what to drink when and how to make it a joyful and sustainable part of your day. You see, after age 60, our bodies undergo several changes that increase the risk of dehydration. Our sense of thirst diminishes, kidney function becomes less efficient, and medications or chronic conditions can further impact hydration levels. Unfortunately, many seniors are unknowingly dehydrated most of the time, and the symptoms are often misattributed to aging itself: fatigue, dizziness, confusion, headaches, dry skin, constipation. But here's the good news. This is not inevitable. It's reversible, and it starts with awareness and small, consistent changes. We'll explore not only why hydration is more critical than ever as we age, but also which drinks are best for energy, how to build hydration into your daily routine, and some common myths to avoid. You'll leave this video with practical tips you can start using today, and hopefully a renewed sense of empowerment around something so simple, yet so transformative. If you've ever said to yourself, "I just don't have the energy I used to," this message is for you. You don't have to accept low energy as your new normal. In fact, you may be just one drink away from feeling. Chapter 1. Why hydration matters more after 60. Most of us have been told since childhood that drinking water is important, but few realize just how critical it becomes with age. By the time you turn 60, your body's ability to regulate and retain fluids is significantly different than it was in your younger years. And this shift can have a profound impact on your daily vitality. One of the biggest changes is a reduced sense of thirst. As we age, the brain's thirst signals become less responsive, meaning you're less likely to feel thirsty even when your body needs fluid. This can lead to chronic, low-level dehydration, a condition that often flies under the radar. The symptoms can be subtle: a persistent sense of fatigue, difficulty concentrating, dry mouth, or a slight drop in blood pressure when standing up. These may seem like minor inconveniences, but they accumulate, silently robbing you of your energy, alertness, and comfort. Another key factor is kidney efficiency. Kidneys play a central role in maintaining fluid balance, and as we get older, their ability to conserve water diminishes. This means your body may need more water to maintain the same level of hydration it used to manage effortlessly. Add in common medications such as diuretics, blood pressure drugs, or treatments for chronic conditions, and the risk of dehydration increases even further. But what's often overlooked is how dehydration directly affects energy levels. Water is essential for nutrient transportation, oxygen delivery, and temperature regulation. When your body is short on fluids, everything slows down. Your heart works harder to pump blood, your muscles fatigue faster, and your brain struggles to stay sharp. Even mild dehydration can result in a 20 to 30% drop in physical performance and mental clarity. Moreover, hydration affects mood. Dehydration can cause irritability, anxiety, and even symptoms that mimic depression. Many older adults who feel emotionally low may simply be underhydrated. That's why improving hydration can sometimes feel like an emotional lift as well as a physical one. In this chapter, the takeaway is clear. After 60, staying hydrated isn't optional. It's essential. It's not about obsessing over numbers or forcing yourself to drink gallons of water. It's about tuning into your body, making small changes, and creating routines that support your natural energy flow. You don't need to overhaul your life. But once you understand the deeper reasons hydration matters more than ever, you'll begin to see it not as a chore, but as an act of care. In the next chapter, we'll uncover exactly what you should be drinking to get the most benefit. And it's not just plain water. Chapter 2, what to drink beyond just water. When people think of hydration, they usually think of plain water. And while that's a great place to start, it's far from the whole story. After 60, your hydration needs become more nuanced. The right drinks can do more than quench your thirst. They can energize, nourish, and even heal. Let's begin with the basics. Water remains essential. Ideally, you want to drink clean, filtered water throughout the day. But here's the trick. Not all water is equally effective, and not all of it needs to come from a glass. The temperature of your water when you drink it and what you combine it with can make a big difference. For example, starting your day with a glass of warm water with lemon can jumpstart digestion and metabolism. It's soothing, hydrating, and gives your body a gentle detox effect. For others, herbal teas like ginger, peppermint, or rooibos offer a flavorful alternative to plain water, with added anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits. Electrolytes also become crucial after 60. Your body loses minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium more easily with age, especially if you take medications like diuretics. Drinks that replenish these electrolytes, such as coconut water or low-sugar electrolyte powders, can support muscle function and energy regulation. Just be mindful of added sugars or artificial ingredients. Always read the label. What about coffee and tea? Contrary to old beliefs, moderate amounts of coffee or black tea can be part of a healthy hydration strategy. They do have a mild diuretic effect, but for most people, the hydration they provide still outweighs the fluid loss, especially if balanced with water intake. The key is moderation and balance. Let's not forget soups and broths. These are especially helpful for seniors who struggle with drinking large volumes. A cup of warm broth provides not only fluids, but also minerals and comfort. In colder months, this could be a life-saving addition to your hydration routine. On the flip side, some drinks deplete energy or hydration. Sugary sodas, alcohol, and high-caffeine energy drinks can do more harm than good, causing energy crashes or further dehydration. Instead, swap them for naturally flavored waters infused with cucumber, berries, or mint. Hydration can also come from high water content foods. Think cucumbers, watermelon, oranges, strawberries, lettuce, or zucchini. Incorporating these into your meals boosts hydration without you even realizing it. The goal isn't to force yourself to drink gallons. It's to be smart and intentional. Create a hydration rhythm that includes a variety of drinks. Warm in the morning, cooling in the afternoon, and soothing at night. By making hydration enjoyable and varied, you'll stick with it, and your body will thank you. In the next chapter, we'll look at when to drink and how to build these habits into your day for lasting energy. Chapter 3, when and how to hydrate for lasting energy. Knowing what to drink is only half the equation. To truly harness the energizing power of hydration after 60, you also need to understand when and how to hydrate. Your body works in rhythms, and timing your hydration to match those rhythms can significantly improve your energy, focus, and overall well-being. Let's start with morning hydration. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body wakes up slightly dehydrated. That's why drinking a full glass of water, ideally warm or room temperature, first thing in the morning can kickstart your metabolism, flush out overnight toxins, and help your brain wake up. Adding a slice of lemon or a pinch of sea salt can enhance the mineral content and support adrenal function, which is key for energy. Next comes hydration before meals. Drinking a glass of water about 30 minutes before eating can aid digestion and help your stomach prepare for food. It also helps prevent overeating, as mild dehydration is often mistaken for hunger. However, avoid drinking large amounts during meals, which could dilute digestive enzymes. Midday is often when people hit an energy slump, and hydration can be a powerful tool here. Instead of reaching for another cup of coffee or a sugary snack, try sipping herbal tea or water infused with citrus or cucumber. These options refresh the body and provide steady energy without the crash. If you're spending time outside or being physically active, increase your intake even more during this period. As the day winds down, it's still important to hydrate, but evening hydration requires balance. Drinking too much right before bed can disrupt your sleep with bathroom visits. Instead, aim to taper off your fluid intake 1 to 2 hours before bedtime, focusing on small sips if needed. Herbal teas like chamomile or lemon balm can support both hydration and relaxation. But beyond timing, how you hydrate also matters. Many older adults find that carrying a reusable water bottle encourages more consistent sipping throughout the day. Set gentle reminders, either on your phone or using visual cues like placing a glass of water in key spots around the house. Hydration doesn't need to feel like a task. It can become a natural rhythm. Temperature also plays a role. Cold water might seem refreshing, but warm or room temperature fluids are often easier on digestion and better tolerated by seniors, especially those with sensitive stomachs or digestive concerns. Also, listen to your body. Dry mouth, headaches, dark urine, fatigue, or lightheadedness are all signs you need more fluids. But don't wait for these signals. By the time they appear, you're already dehydrated. Preventive hydration is the goal. Finally, keep in mind that every body is different. Climate, medications, activity levels, and health conditions all affect hydration needs. The average guideline of 8 glasses a day is a starting point, not a rule. Tune into what your body tells you and adjust accordingly. In the next chapter, we'll explore how hydration influences your brain, joints, and even emotional well-being, and how proper fluid intake can become your best anti-aging ally. Chapter 4. Hydration's impact on brain, joints, and mood. Hydration does much more than quench your thirst. It's a silent supporter of nearly every major function in your body. As we age, its role becomes even more vital, particularly for the brain, joints, and emotional health. In this chapter, we'll look at how something as simple as proper fluid intake can be a powerful force for clarity, comfort, and calm. Let's begin with the brain. Your brain is composed of nearly 75% water. Even slight dehydration can impair its performance. Studies show that losing just 1 to 2% of body fluid can lead to noticeable declines in memory, focus, and processing speed. For seniors, this is critical. What's often interpreted as age-related memory loss or confusion might actually be hydration-related. Brain fog, slower reaction times, and trouble concentrating are common complaints, but they are often reversible. Proper hydration supports neurotransmitter function, blood flow, and oxygen delivery to the brain. In simple terms, drink more of the right fluids, and you'll think more clearly, remember more easily, and feel mentally lighter. Now consider your joints. As we age, joint discomfort and stiffness become more common. While some of this is due to wear and tear, dehydration plays a hidden role. Joints are cushioned by cartilage, which is largely made of water. When the body is dehydrated, it draws fluid from tissues, including cartilage. This can lead to more friction, inflammation, and discomfort in joints. Hydrating consistently helps keep those cushions plump and functioning properly. It also supports the production of synovial fluid, which lubricates joints and makes movement easier. If you experience stiffness in the morning or after periods of rest, try increasing your hydration and observe the difference. Perhaps most overlooked is hydration's effect on emotions. Water isn't often discussed in the context of mental health, but it should be. Dehydration has been linked to increased anxiety, irritability, and depressive symptoms. One reason is that fluid loss affects the balance of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which regulate mood. Moreover, when you're dehydrated, your body enters a subtle state of stress. Cortisol, the stress hormone, can rise and energy levels drop. You might feel more easily overwhelmed, sad, or emotionally flat. The remedy? Sometimes it's as simple as a glass of water or a warm herbal tea. This connection between hydration and mood is especially important for seniors who may already face emotional challenges, loneliness, grief, or anxiety about aging. Making hydration part of a soothing self-care ritual can have emotional benefits far beyond the physical. In the next chapter, we'll go over practical strategies for making hydration a lasting habit. Because knowing all these benefits means little unless you can turn knowledge into consistent, empowering action. Chapter 5. Simple strategies to make hydration a daily habit. Knowing the benefits of hydration is one thing. Turning it into a lasting habit is another. After 60, life rhythms may change. Retirement, medications, health shifts, or daily routines can disrupt even basic self-care. That's why building smart hydration habits isn't just helpful, it's essential. In this chapter, we'll explore practical, easy-to-follow strategies to make hydration effortless and enjoyable. First, start your day with water, before anything else. Before coffee, before breakfast. Leave a glass on your nightstand or kitchen counter the night before. Drinking water in the morning wakes up your organs and jumpstarts your metabolism. Make it a ritual. Add lemon, cucumber, or a splash of apple cider vinegar for variety and digestive support. Next, set hydration cues throughout your day. Tie your water intake to things you already do, like taking medications, meals, or checking email. For example, drink a glass of water before each meal or every time you sit down to read or watch TV. These habit anchors help hydration become automatic. One powerful tool, a water bottle you love. It sounds simple, but having a bottle that's easy to carry, pleasing to use, and perhaps marked with time goals or motivational phrases can change everything. Choose one that fits your hand comfortably and is light enough to carry throughout your day. Another tip, make hydration visible. Place water in the spaces where you spend the most time, next to your chair, on your desk, in the kitchen. If you see it, you'll drink it. This works even better if you flavor it naturally. Try slices of citrus, berries, herbs like mint or basil. These small touches make water more inviting. If you take medications, be mindful of how they affect your hydration levels. Some cause fluid loss or increase thirst. Ask your healthcare provider if you're unsure. You may need to increase your intake or adjust when you drink to avoid nighttime interruptions. Track your intake, not obsessively, but enough to build awareness. Use a small notebook or a free hydration app. Over time, this reinforces the habit and helps you recognize patterns. Are you forgetting to drink during errands? Do you get headaches at certain times? Adjust accordingly. Don't underestimate the power of social habits. Make hydration a shared effort. Encourage your spouse, friends, or walking group to hydrate together. Share your progress. Simple peer motivation can make a big difference, plus it brings joy to a solo activity. Lastly, be patient and kind to yourself. New habits take time, especially if old routines are deeply ingrained. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Even small improvements in hydration can bring noticeable changes in your energy, mood, and vitality. In our final section, we'll bring it all together with a message of encouragement, reminding you why taking care of your body through hydration is one of the most powerful gifts you can give yourself at any age. Conclusion: one simple habit, lifelong energy. Hydration may seem like a small thing. It's easy to overlook, easy to forget. But as we've explored throughout this journey, it's also one of the most powerful, foundational practices for maintaining energy, clarity, and vitality after 60. It's not flashy. It doesn't require a subscription or a new device. It just asks for consistency, attention, and a little love. As we age, our needs change, but our potential to feel vibrant, alive, and present remains. Hydration supports every system in your body, from your brain to your joints, from your digestion to your mood. It's the quiet companion to your health. And when it's missing, things just don't feel right. But when you bring it back into balance, everything starts to function more smoothly. Think about this. Every time you choose to hydrate, you're telling your body, I care about you. I want you to thrive. That mindset matters. You're not just drinking to quench thirst, you're drinking to nourish your life. Each sip is a moment of self-respect, self-love, and forward motion. We've talked about the why, how dehydration can quietly sap your energy and mimic signs of aging. We've discussed the what, the types of fluids that nourish and energize. We've looked at the when and how, the rhythms and tools that help you stay consistent. And we've examined the deeper benefits: mental clarity, emotional balance, and physical comfort. Now it's your turn. Maybe today you start with just one glass. Maybe you experiment with a new herbal tea, a better water bottle, or a hydration app. Maybe you invite a friend to join you. Whatever your next step is, take it with confidence. Change doesn't have to be dramatic to be powerful. Sometimes the smallest shifts, done daily, create the biggest transformation over time. And remember, your age is not a limitation. It's a library of wisdom. With each year, you gain the perspective to care for yourself more deeply, more gently, and more intentionally. Hydration is one part of that care, a symbol of how you continue to choose life, energy, and possibility. So drink up, dear friend, not just for today, but for all the beautiful tomorrows still ahead. Because your energy isn't gone, it's just waiting to be unlocked. And the key might just be in your next glass. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Share in the comments what stood out to you in this video. We'd love to hear it. Your feedback means a lot. Subscribe to Thrive Beyond 60, turn on the bell, and join us for more videos. See you very soon.